There's something you can do, you know? Like when you're at home, you're like, oh, but there's this party and this party and this party.
You think there's too much?
Yeah, like sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming.
Long here.
Yeah, you need to know when to leave. Like you need to leave, come back, and then you find the good balance.
English, I can communicate with everyone, and I love, especially as a woman, I feel the freedom here, and the nightlife is really
And of course, you meet people from everywhere in the world. Like we met here in Berlin. She's from Russia, I'm from Mexico, which sounds crazy. We're so far apart, and we met here.
So Berlin is maybe a good place to meet your soulmate.
Yeah, you could say. You could say.
Other nation with us is a German lady called Lara, and she has lived here for 2 years. She's gonna tell us, Lara, what are some pros and cons about living in Berlin?
So I think the pros is that it's like really diverse. Like no one judges you. Like you can be however you want, and it's really nice. You have a lot of opportunities, partying, eating. Like you will never get bored. And I think cons is that if you like struggle with FOMO, it will get worse here because you know that like every time there's something you can do, you know, like when you're at home, you're like, oh, but there's this party and this party and this party.
You think there's too much?
Yeah, like sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, to be honest, but it's really nice. Like I love living in Berlin, and I think in Germany it's the best city to live.
Okay, so you think like the most difficult thing in Berlin is to set up boundaries?
Yeah, I think people are really like confused and overstimulated. So like, for example, talking about dating, people are like, oh no, I cannot settle, like I cannot be with one person, there's so many, so yeah, it's hard.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we got a victim all the way from Hungary. Her name is Lisa, and she's been living here for 4 years. Lisa, hello, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great now. When I meet somebody from Hungary, you're the first one from Hungary. So tell us, what are some pros and cons about living in Berlin?
Well, the pros I would say is that people are very diverse. I meet a lot of other type of people with different cultures and different type of living situations, and I love it, and I love learning about like new cultures. And cons? I don't really have any, to be honest. I love living in Berlin. I never think about any, probably like the political state and like what people think and stuff, and like I don't know, but I don't really have any. I don't feel like unsafe. Maybe sometimes.
Okay guys, straight from Turkey, we have two people that are building their destiny here in Germany. Umay
Hi.
and Alihan.
Yes, hello.
Okay, guys, these people are from Turkey, and I'm going to ask them, Umay, how is life in Berlin? What are some pros and some cons about living in this city?
I think the pros, I've been living here for 2 years now. The pros are, even though I don't speak German yet, it's very international, so I feel, with English I can communicate with everyone, and I love, especially as a woman, I feel the freedom here, and the nightlife is really good. I love the clubs, and I love the parks here, and the lakes and everything. But the cons is, I think, the job market.
The job
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean it's difficult to find a job?
Yes, that's the main issue.
In what
It's,
area are you looking for a job?
in the whole Berlin. Yeah, I'm a sociologist, but it's hard to get a job. But otherwise, it's amazing to live here.
Okay. And how about you, Alihan? You live in Frankfurt. What are some pros and cons about living in Frankfurt?
I think the best part of living in Frankfurt is it's very close to other countries and also the other nice cities, such as Switzerland is a couple of hours away, France is a couple of hours away, Netherlands is so close. So these are the best part of it, I think.
Okay. And what is something you don't like about Frankfurt?
Hauptbahnhof will be classic, but yeah, no one likes Hauptbahnhof. And finding apartment.
Oh, it's the same here in Berlin, man. It's difficult.
Same in every big cities in Germany, I think. Yeah.
It's expensive, and you need to look a lot. You need to find agencies.
Exactly. You have
You
to
need
visit.
compete with a lot of people.
And to prove everything, you need to bring the salary checks,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. You have to visit one apartment with 20 people at the same time, and you have to show that you are okay to pay the rent every month, and they will trust you, blah blah. So it's hard, especially for someone came from outside. I can understand, but yeah, it's
Yeah, man, I understand you perfectly. It's the same here in Berlin. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Travel with Vlada with us is the first time in my life I meet a woman from Saudi Arabia, and her name is Shay. She has been living here in Berlin for the last 7 years. And Shay, you're gonna tell us what are some pros and cons about living in Berlin?
Hi. For me personally, I mean, it's very different. I would say everyone has their own group here, and you can fit in. But you can lose yourself very quickly here, I'd say. Like if you don't have strong boundaries and you just know who you are. One thing I also really like is you don't really feel away from home. Like you will find a piece of home everywhere. Second thing, it's too intense. It's too intense, I'd say.
Overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, very overwhelming. I would say it's a love-hate relationship, to be honest. Like I'm here, I'm like, oh, I need to leave Berlin. I leave it for 2-3 weeks max, and I'm like, I need to be back. So yeah.
I think a lot of people have similar feelings
Yeah.
about Berlin.
Also depends where you come from. I mean, I came from a big city and I moved here, so I can't really see myself living in a smaller city. I moved somewhere for some time to do some paperwork and redo my high school. It was hell. I was more happy to move back here than the fact that I actually graduated again. So yeah, that was.
So it's destiny to stay in Berlin.
Yeah, it just makes sense at this point. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like a toxic situationship, just me and Berlin. Very Berlin though, very Berlin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think we all become toxic if we stay too long here?
Yeah, you need to know when to leave. Like you need to leave, come back, and then you find the good balance, I'd say.
That's a good advice and interesting advice for my chat. Guys, if you're watching this, listen to this woman. She got some wisdom here. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
Vlada Nation, with us is an international couple. Alfonso from Mexico and Alisa from Russia. And I'm going to ask them, what are some pros and cons about living in Berlin?
A pro definitely is that you can find pretty much anything you want in the city, right? And any hobby that you want to do, you will find here. Any international food that you desire, you will find here. And of course, you meet people from everywhere in the world. Like we met here in Berlin. She's from Russia, I'm from Mexico, which sounds crazy. We're so far apart, and we met here.
So Berlin is maybe a good place to meet your soulmate.
Yeah, you could say. you could say.
Okay, cool. What do you think, Alisa?
I think that the Berlin is city of definitely opportunities. You can find so many interesting people. You can find so many places to start your own, own business. Like not in the sense of like something like finance or something, just like think
Your own
for
idea.
like to develop your own ideas and so on. Also, to be honest, this city gives you a lot knowledge about like how people are. Like you can meet so many different people here and they will be really different from you, but it shows completely whole picture about the world, let's say.
That's an interesting answer. Yeah, you're right. And what are some cons, some bad things you don't like about Berlin?
I mean, because it's not an, let's say, homogeneous city. You find a lot of people that might not go along with your beliefs, and that may be challenging. Definitely, you can feel certain tensions between certain groups of people. But I think that's a growing thing all around the world, right?
Yeah,
it's like immigration
it's like a
is
thing of big cities.
Yeah, it's a thing of big cities and also the time we live in, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be right. What do you think, Alisa? What is some con you don't like about Berlin?
To be honest, I feel that for me it's like hustle and bustle thing, because sometimes I feel a bit an anxiety to be
It's like too much.
Too much sometimes, yes. And sometimes it's so loud, especially in the S-Bahn, and it can be a bit overwhelming. But to be honest, like you're getting used to that. First days were really difficult, but like later you're getting used to that.
How long have you guys been living here in Berlin?
Almost 2 years, me.
And 3.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, guys, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Vlada Nation, we got some crew that is very different. We got people from Dortmund. We got people from Cologne. We got people from everywhere. We're gonna start from Jada. Jada, hello, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. And you?
I'm good now when I meet you. Tell me, how is life in Dortmund?
Like compared to Berlin?
compared to your own perspective, what are some pros and cons about living in Dortmund?
I don't know. Like pros are, it's not like it's a big city, but it's not like that big. Like Berlin is big, you know. Yeah. Cons are like they are. The pros is also that there are many cultures, but that's also maybe a con because it's maybe too much and there's like beef.
A beef, like between different groups of people?
Yes, and like criminal rights activation.
I didn't know Dortmund was like this.
Yes, it's very dangerous sometimes, like for women in the night.
So do you think it's safer here in Berlin?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe because they're like more open people. They help each other.
Aha, you think people in Dortmund are like more not so communicative, not so open?
Like they are open too, but compared to Berlin, not like open.
Okay. What do you think, Stefan?
I think it's different in Berlin than in Dortmund because here if you dress nice and someone is like not dressed nice, he's gonna judge you in Dortmund.
Oh.
Because like the way you dress, why you don't dress basic? Why you have to be like extra?
Aha,
yeah, it's like judging. And here you can be like
whatever
however you want. Yeah, everybody is different and that's like a very good thing here. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do you think, Dale?
I think people in Dortmund, they don't express themselves like compared to Berlin. But I think if they would try, many people would see that okay, she got the courage. And I don't know, if I see a group of girls and they're dressed nice, I think supportive.
Okay, I
But I
understand.
think everybody, I don't know, I think they are small-minded.
Aha,
Yeah.
okay. So comparing to Berlin, that's the main difference between Dortmund. How about Cologne, Leonidas? Tell us something about Cologne.
Yeah, Cologne is also a mixed culture. You have people from everywhere, but the main part which crosses Berlin a little bit is that the people there are like very mean, like they don't support you. If you dress nice and have a smile on their face and you smile to them, they stay mean. And so Berlin is an other world compared to Cologne, because here's everybody happy, everybody is like colorful, everybody is like happy. And
When it's not winter, man.
when it's not winter, of course. But in Cologne, it's like everybody do their own, you know, nobody support each other. But at Carnival, it's a festival in Cologne. At Carnival, everybody support each other, everybody have fun. So at this point, when it's Carnival, you see that also Cologne could be like in a group, supportive, good-minded, happy. But it's sad that you only see it at festivals and don't see it in like every day. But yeah, Berlin is a great city, but I love Cologne. It's my home, you know. But yeah,
I gotta visit. I haven't visited Dortmund. I haven't visited Cologne. I gotta visit these cities, and I'm gonna do the same kind of interviews like I do here.
You don't have to go.
Vlada Nation, with us we have our first victim from Poland. His name is Piotr, and he has been living here in Berlin for the last 8 years. Let's ask him. Piotr, how you doing, man?
I'm great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Tell us, what are some pros and cons of living in Berlin?
There are a lot of pros, so you feel that no, even if you wear a pyjama and you go to the grocery shop, you feel that no one is judging you. Like completely, you can feel invisible, and yeah, probably you are not the first person that did that on that particular day, like doing the shopping in pyjama. And yeah, it's a big city, so everyone does something. Like if you feel that there is a sport art that no one does, no, in Berlin there are
There is
groups.
somebody who does it.
Absolutely. So if you're up for something, you will find friends and you will find a group who will support you, and you
Okay.
can do it with them.
Cool. And what is something that you would say is like not so good thing about Berlin?
Oh, that's the internet. I would start here. Like it's first expensive, and the signal is not as good as in the other countries. So there is a huge space to make it better. Bureaucracy, yeah, it's not a legend. Bureaucracy is real stuff here. Yeah. And also, what else? I don't know. Like I like everything else.
Okay.
So maybe the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The winter can be very long and depressing.
Definitely, like 50 Shades of Grey, and for 9 months. Yeah. But that's why every German go to Mallorca.
Smart people.
Smart people. I bet there are bus lines that drive people to Mallorca.
Or maybe some trains, night trains.
Can be, yeah. I need to explore. I'm not that long here to like, yeah, prove it.
Cool, man. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Vlada Nation, with us is a second victim straight from Peru, from capital Lima, South America, in the house. She's been living here 4 years, and we're going to ask her, Andrea, what are some pros and cons about living in Berlin?
For pros, I think one thing coming also from a big city was the safety. And a lot of people might say, yeah, Berlin is not so safe. But to me, it was a great upgrade when I moved to be able to be more independent, like not being scared sometimes to walk outside late or to take public transport after a night out. Like back in my country, I would never, like after 9, it got super dangerous now. So parents were always worried, your friends are always worried, but here I feel like I can just exist. And of course, there's areas you should avoid or be more careful about. But then I feel great to just be able to be independent again in a city and live my life. So that's one pro. One con is that it's a bit dirty. Most of the city, I don't know what issues there is, but I have a dog, so it's sometimes annoying that all the floors are with glass, and then you always need to take care that they don't eat anything bad or that they don't step on glass. He has cut his paw previously. Another pro, I think, I would say, is it's sort of, I mean, I can say it's in the middle. Even though it's the capital of Germany, it's not that flights. Like, I think Frankfurt or Munich even have better flights to different destinations. But for holidays, to go to the beach is great. It has a lot of connections to the Greek islands or like islands in Spain. Another con, bureaucracy. Probably if you have more internationals, you heard that. It's so packed, it takes super long, it's very annoying, frustrating. But yeah, and I think the last pro I would say is that it has something for everyone. I think no matter what you like, you find your people and places where you can indulge in some hobbies or interests. So it's a nice place to be, especially when the sun is out.
Especially when it's not winter.
Yeah, exactly. Like May to September, I think it's great, then you should go somewhere else. But yeah, it grows into you to be able to like Berlin. I mean, personally, when I came the first time, I was like, there's no way I will live here, ever. And then I got a job and I had to move here, so yeah, it grows on you.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. That was an awesome answer. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and let me know in the comment sections pros and cons about Berlin in your own opinion, if you live there. If not, just let me know what you think about it. Travel with Vlada, baby, all night long, as always.